anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Dukes will put toe together and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So James Madison's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
That's reeled in. It's flat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to go up top. Soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Blue Hens are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll sneak it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for room. It's Barnes. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They can use this 1st score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that 1st score now.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. Searching forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miranda. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Blue Hens will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Miranda. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Delaware. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Dukes want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying play action. Makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Ellington. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Fleck. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got room to work. Across the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith takes the handoff. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Levy. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. And that one did not work. This is a money play on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, they blocked the extra point. They marched 72 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the single back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the move. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Ellington. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Levy. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. How nice is is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Ellington. He's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. The Dukes decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Hands it off. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 25 over Purdue. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Ellington. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll leave it with him. can't get him to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in a bunch formation. Right back to the well. Inside the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miranda. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. They'll try to power it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. Oh, he's got some space. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Complete to start this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Complete to the left. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. He leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. got it behind the line. It's Levy. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. The screen, and watch out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 11 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Flying down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Dukes are rolling down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he made the extra point without problem. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Oh, better look out. And they get him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.